What's happening, everybody? It's your big homie Do, host of the Donuts with Do podcast. Here at the Donuts with Do podcast, we dive into the stories of individuals who work behind the scenes in film, music, entertainment, and fashion. Tune in weekly as we split half a dozen and dig deeper into their stories. Have a seat at the coffee table at Donuts with Do. Welcome. Yes, this is the coffee table, and it's the coffee, and we are back. This is Donuts with Do, and today we have family. That's what I call, people that you go to war with, that you're in the trenches with. When you're there for them and they there for you, you call them family. And today we have none other than my brother, super producer, dope engineer, Chris King. Welcome.
Yeah,
Welcome to the Donuts with Do podcast for the second time around, baby. Yeah.
Appreciate you having me back, my brother.
Yeah, man. And this today, this is not going to be an interview, y'all. I know y'all was expecting, you want me to do all this deep diving and, giving you the background story. Well, if you don't know, if you haven't been following us, he's been on Donuts with Do before. This was before it was visual, guys. This is when it was just audio. I was doing it on my phone. I was doing with Anchor. I was not a professional podcaster yet. Okay, now I'm professional. You see this room? You see what we got going on here?
The logo on the screen.
Okay, logo on the screen. Shout out to Trent and Tom, because we in here, baby.
Yes, sir.
Man, but Chris, what's going on, bro? How you been living, bro?
Man, it's been quiet, slow, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of,
You say that because you're out there in Spring Hill.
It ain't nothing going on down there. Nothing at all.
Spring Hill is, yeah, it's very quiet out there.
Yeah.
But when I ask that, I'm talking about on the music front. If you don't know, let me just run this down a little bit, because of course people.
It's very hard for me to talk about myself.
Yeah, I had to run it down. This is a super producer. We're talking about he's produced for Bryson Tiller, D.O.U.G.H, Lecrae.
Actual facts.
Let's see.
As Chino would say.
Young Dolph. We'll get into that. And a host of other people. So, yeah, when I say it's a little quiet, he's really just being humble, guys. He's really been out here working and putting in the work behind the scenes as we capture those type of stories here on Donuts with Do. But yeah, man, you say it's been quiet, but from the last time that we spoke, it's been a lot going on.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Yeah, man. I mean, last time we spoke, I don't think Trap Soul had hit 3 times platinum.
3 times. Hold on, you got to do that. 3 of them.
3 of them things.
3 of them. 3 times platinum, baby.
Then I want to say a couple of Dove. No, not a couple. One Dove Award nomination.
Okay.
Ain't won one yet, but it's okay.
Hey, we nominated. We in the building. We're in the building.
We're still in there.
The name is in the room.
Yeah, man. And man, the Dolph records, bro.
Okay.
Dolph records. Rich Slave ended up going gold. A few months ago.
In November.
In November, okay. Went gold in November, and then last week.
Just last week.
Just last week, the record I produced or co-produced with my brother BandPlay, One Scale, just went gold too. So,
man, speak about that, bro. Like, how dope is it to go go gold with your brother? Like, the dude that you was down, one room away from, man, making beats, and then
it's a different feeling, bro. Like, all right, Trap Soul doing what it's done, like, that's dope. It's great. But, like, going gold 2 times with my brother.
2 of them.
It's a different feeling, bro. It's a different feeling because this is stuff that we would sit and talk about. Like, man, could you imagine having the plaques on the wall? Like, or having award nominations, and fast forward 10, 15 years, and here we are. You know what I mean?
They say it take about 10, 15 years to be an overnight success.
Yes, it does.
There we go. You done put in your 10,000 hours.
Man, still going.
So when you first found out about the actual album going gold,
Mhm.
what feeling did you have? What was you running through the house? Was you hugging Jess and the kids? And what
Yo,
was going on? What
I
was going through
almost
your
took
head?
my phone and threw it across the room, bro, because it was just like, it's like, nah, this didn't happen. This didn't happen. Because let's put it like this. After Trap Soul, right? As a producer, you think you get your first major label like placement. You think, oh, we about to go. Like everything is taking off.
Right.
Like I hit that plateau and then it just took a nosedive, and it was just kind of like slow for 5, 6 years. And then, got the Dolph record, and it was like, bruh, this is exciting. Like I'm happy. Like we moving in the right direction. And then getting that news, bro, it was just like, man, it was like validation in a way, like, okay, I really do this. Like this is proof that this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Like it wouldn't happenstance. Like
Right.
getting a record with Bryson Tiller wasn't just
Yeah.
just something
Like,
that just happened.
right.
Like I'm actually supposed to be doing
Right.
doing this.
Right. That's what it felt like, bro. And then, couple that with the fact that it's with my brother, and then like being just a few months removed from my dad passing, bro, it's just like it was some much needed good news. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So, yeah, felt amazing.
Man, and it felt like, bruh. When I say bruh, I'm talking about BandPlay, obviously. Man, that I know with the situation with your pops, I'm not even going to touch on that.
Right.
But with BandPlay in himself, all the losses that he took, just with people that he worked with in the industry,
It's been rough, man. It's been rough, bro.
Dolph, and then his dad.
It's been rough.
It's almost like he's now reaping the benefits, seeing some type of light at the end of the tunnel. Because to be honest, like that's enough to take anybody on out of here.
Bro. 21 and 22 was a rough stretch. It was a rough stretch, bro, and especially for him, because that's you lose the person that gave you life, and then you lose the person that changed your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's rough, but I'm always praying for dude, man, because I know that has to be rough to go through, but he's taking it well. He's working, putting in the work.
Right. I recently just saw him on Raw Room, and actually, it's almost like 6 degrees of separation between all this type stuff, because I actually one of the editors on the Raw Room is connected to us somehow.
Yeah.
Nick, he works with Raw Room, so that's pretty dope.
That's dope.
So,
yeah, that's real dope.
Yeah, man, but just thinking, like I could only imagine, like me and my little brother, just doing anything together, like on a professional level, like man, how that would feel. Like, maybe me and my little brother, played on the same, made us in the NBA. That's what it's got to feel like. It got to feel like Lonzo and LaMelo.
It
You
does,
know what I'm
bro.
saying?
It does, because especially being in the same field, like two siblings being successful, like that's great. But in the same field, doing like the exact same part of that, ain't no feeling to match it, bro. Ain't no feeling to match it.
Man, I want to speak about even the record, the one scale.
Yeah.
I know there was a royalty-free sample.
Yeah.
From a producer. Is Flash Music a producer, or is he just mainly like a guitar player?
I would assume he's a producer. I've honestly never even never had an opportunity to talk to him. I came across his work on the website. I can't even think of the name. I think it was a Looper Man. Either way, came across his work, used it, and sent the idea to band, and I'm trying to think how many months later, because I feel like we did that or had that idea. It was maybe like December, November 2019, and the record didn't drop until 2021.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I came across that loop, and by the time the record came out, just because in some past situations with production and co-production, I've been done super dirty.
You know, I know.
I've been done super dirty, so I don't even want to go into detail, but I've been done super dirty, man.
It's some fades old. I'm just saying that. Anyway.
But like I just wanted to, just because I know how that felt for me, I wanted to make sure that, you know, dude was taken care of too. So I reached out to band's manager, you know, just to be 100% open, like, yo, I got this loop from here, woo woo, and, you know, if you need to take care of dude, like, cut him in on my split. You know what I'm saying? Just so, like, don't take nothing away from band, like, just take it out of mine. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure everything is straight, so everybody gets taken care of.
And I to, you know, someone that's been in the music industry, I'm not going to say that I've been in the music industry just like tough, like just in it, you know, behind the scenes in the rooms with people. But, you know, I've been in situations where, you know, I got cut out of stuff and stuff like that. So I felt like that was very commendable of you, you know, to reach back and say, hey, bro, like, you know, I got this loop from you and I want to cut you in because a lot of times that I'm telling you, that is not happening. You put your little loops out there and people just gonna do it like hungry hippo. I'm gonna take this.
Snatch the
I hope you can get yours. I already gave you your little portion of it. I hope you can do what you do with that.
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
I ain't gonna help you, but
make
you
it enough.
Figure it out.
So, like, that's why I say that's very commendable, man.
I appreciate that.
That also gives him an opportunity to, you know, make more business moves for his on his end.
Yeah.
Just giving that shout out, even if you was just to give him credit, like that would have been enough. But you went that extra step in, man. Like I said, that's honorable, commendable, and yeah, on his behalf, I think.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, like I said, I know how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Like, that jump hurt me to the core. You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing a record do certain things, and it's just like, man, I can't even lay any claim. Like, I could lay claim to it because I know what I did.
Right.
But
we got receipts.
But I really, like, if you say, yo, I did this, somebody could go look at the credits and be like, bro, your name not even on there. Like, you didn't do that. So
if it ain't on the internet, it didn't happen.
So yeah, man, like I know how that made me feel, bro, and I want to do my part to make sure that other producers coming up are being taken care of, like showing that there is some people in the industry that'll do you right. So
you taking the Rick Ross approach?
You feel me?
Pay your producers.
Got to.
Forgot what he said on the end of that record. I think it was something like that. But you know,
don't forget about Lil Brud and them.
Yeah. Take care of your people, and they'll take care of you, man. But other than catching those 2 plaques this year,
yeah, man,
or the end of it going gold. The album went gold and last year, but the actual record went gold this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, so I know that BandPlay was kind of like D.O.U.G.H go-to producer.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with the passing of D.O.U.G H, do you feel like he would be where he is now without the passing, or because you know how things happen?
Yeah,
people, go spin D.O.U.G H records.
Yeah,
right after he died, like D.O.U.G H was that one.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Shoot, I've been riding with D.O.U.G H since he was you know. So, what I'm getting at is, I feel like BandPlay was BandPlay before he got with Dolph,
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
it was just a Jordan and Pip situation.
Yeah, bro. Like, dude, Ben's been putting in so much work, bro. Like, and I mean, I'm privy to the work because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother. So I've seen the work, all the hours, like, spent in the studio. Like, he spends so much time. I'd be like, bro, go home.
Right.
He be in the studio, you know what I'm saying? But like that's the type of dedication and work that it takes to get to that point. So I feel like regardless of if he would have got with Dolph or not, I mean, it was a match made in heaven. But I feel like he would be BandPlay now either way.
Right.
Yeah, because there's only two people I know that work like that. It's Band and Chino.
Machino. That's what I call him.
There's only two people I know that work like that I know personally
In the gym.
that work like that, and they are constantly making beats. Constantly making beats.
I see Chino. I'm always, most of the time. I remember at my other job, he would go on live. I'm on snitching on myself. I'd be on the forklift. Look, yeah. Hey, bruh, such and such need to go on that. All right, though. Yeah. That's the homie Chino, man. And Chino been right there with your brother as well.
Yeah.
He's a part of Street Orchestra.
Yeah, shout out the gang. That's the family.
And he's also I guess y'all have like a tag team production situation.
Yeah.
The Metronome.
Yeah, man.
And you both have caught some pretty big records together.
Yeah, man. So I give credit to Chino for that, because of his relationship with Aaron Cole.
Okay.
And he brought me into the fold, like to the point where, bro, we do everything together with D.O.U.G.H. And like it's like catching, I don't know, man. He played a collab record. That was the first thing. It was a record called "Back in My Bag" by Aaron Cole. That was the first record.
Hold on. Slow down. So, for context purposes, we're gonna let you know what "Back in My Bag" did. "Back in My Bag" was featured on what Netflix show?
It was On My Block.
On My Block.
Was that season 2? Yeah, season 2, I think.
Yeah, I remember coming home telling my son, because he was a big fan of On My Block. He was like, "Mr. Chris has a song on My Block?
Yeah.
Really? Dad, you know some very important people." He gave me that spiel. Yeah, they're my brother, man. It's okay.
Man.
Shout out to Jaden Hazel.
But yeah, man, Chino had the relationship, brought me into the fold, man, and we've just been building with Aaron Cole ever since, man, and just getting record after record, sync placement after sync placement, man, and yeah, I don't know what it is about like my working relationship with Chino. It's just like I I come in from the smooth, like laid back side, and Chino brings the energy. Like whatever I lack, he got it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it just it's everything that we do. I feel like could go everything. I don't feel like there's one beat that we couldn't go, and that's
it's
humbly.
And I probably said this on the last episode, but Chino bag is so freaking deep, bro.
That's a fact.
Like
actual facts.
I take it back to the what was we calling that joint when we went to Atlanta? I forgot what we was calling it. It was something about the hideout, something Kempton Road hideout or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we was just up there and he, Chino had popped open the laptop and he was just playing back to back to back, and I'm like, who that? Who got that? What is that? Bro.
The one after the other.
Yeah. So, like we're surrounded by some talented people, bro.
That's a fact.
And that's one of the main reasons why I started this podcast. It's like just to highlight my brothers, man, my people. Just to let people know, like, Dude, it's a lot of talent down here in Middle Tennessee, man.
Yeah, it's a fact.
And man, so tell me what you listening to. What's motivating you at this moment?
Man, so I'm gonna turn over my phone so I can show you exactly. I can tell you exactly. I've been going back a lot lately, listening to a bunch of like R&B,
Okay.
but listen to a lot of Kenyon Dixon, BJ the Chicago Kid. I've been going back playing Kanye's albums. I know everybody's on the hate Kanye train, but Kanye's a genius musically. I can't. He's an idiot, but that music, I can't stop listening to the music. I've been on Kendrick. Let's see, and all kind of stuff, bro.
I know you like to send me female rappers.
Yeah,
One in particular is Skylar Blatt
Skylar Blatt,
out
man.
of Cincinnati.
Her voice is crazy. Her voice is
The
crazy.
girl can rap, bro.
Her voice is crazy.
And I feel like she could have had a better year than possibly Glorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sticking my neck out there and saying that. Because her music is very, and this is going to sound sexist, very sexist, and I'm sorry, ladies. But there's very few women artists or rappers that really catch my attention with their voice. And hers is just like, dude, like, she can ride the beat. Her voice is there.
Yeah.
And she actually has bars. Like,
Yeah.
I know she does a lot of the trap stuff. But
she be talking that talk, bro.
But
Talking that talk.
she can get off when she want to get off.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I knew I felt cool. I told my nephew about Skylar Blatt, played some records for her, and he been playing it ever since. I was like, all right, I got some cool points. Now I'm not old and out of touch.
Right.
Yeah, man. So Skylar Blatt, add her to the list. Tia Corinne.
Yeah.
She's got the Freaky T record.
Yeah.
Crazy.
She kind of has I can't remember where she's from, but she kind of has a Memphis flow to it.
Yeah.
Like it's that old Gangsta Boo, R.I.P. Gangsta Boo. Man, that hurts your boy.
The legend.
That hurts your boy.
The legend.
Like Gangsta Boo, first top of the year.
Come on, man.
But yeah, she definitely has that type of flow to it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And there's a couple of other female artists. It's one that I've been listening to from out of Cleveland named Chelsea Pastel, I want to say. She's pretty dope. And it's a artist, she just dropped an album yesterday. We're filming this in January, the week of MLK. But she just dropped the album, Jane Hancock. I think she's with Death Row Records, the new Death Row Records with Snoop. And dude, like she goes.
I would love to work with Jane Hancock. I'm saying this into my camera.
Yeah, one of these cameras. You heard here first.
I would love to.
We would love to. I said I just want to be in the room. I just want to write. If it just,
man.
I put that win. Yeah, I wrote that.
Yeah.
I put that in there. We just want to work. That's all. We just want to rock. Body, yada, yada. Anyway. Bro, like, what is it about that record that makes it, like, people go crazy? You know what record I'm talking about. The Lil Uzi.
It's just got energy, bro.
Like, because
It's just got energy.
he is not saying anything in that record. Like, I'm not even calling Lil Uzi a mumble rapper because he actually has bars
spit.
in there.
He can spit.
sprinkled in.
Yeah.
But that record in particular, I was just like, maybe I'm old. Maybe I'm old.
Nah,
Maybe.
some of these records just got a feeling, bro. Like I had this conversation with one of my other homeboys a lot. Like it's not necessarily about the lyrics. It just feels a certain way and it makes you move. And I feel like that's what it is about that record.
And it's actually like a whole little movement that I didn't know until my son
Yeah.
like put me onto it, like what they call Jersey beats.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm like, bro, what is a Jersey beat? Like,
Yeah.
because they're so close to New York.
Yeah.
You know, and is it like a mix of drill or like is it a mix of dance? How would you categorize this Jersey beat phenomenon, I guess?
What I wouldn't put it close to drill. I would put it close to the house.
Okay, I can see the elements.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
It's
it
real
kinda,
like kick heavy. Yeah.
it kind of got percolator
Or like go-go. Nah.
it's more house, like
Yeah.
Chicago house to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how does a producer survive in this type era where there are so many subgenres of hip hop, I guess you want to say? I mean, because I feel like house and all of that stuff is really even to the Afro beats.
Yeah.
That is derivative of hip hop. So, oh, you didn't understand? I'm sorry. It's my bad. You want me to say it again?
But man, I think keeping your ears open and your mind open to like new sounds, but also kind of like sticking to your guns. Like if you know that this is your wheelhouse, like boom bap is your wheelhouse, make your boom bap. If trap is your is your wheelhouse, make your trap. But keep your ear open to, to like the newer artists. Like don't just close off like, oh, they not saying nothing. I can't listen to that. Like nah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like there are some cats out there that can really spit from the younger generation.
Mm-hmm.
I like LaRussell.
Russell's dope.
It's some cat from out of Baton Rouge named Jara. I had to send you a link. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
just people that I just find on Twitter, man, that are very dope and up and coming. And I'm like, okay, I have some faith in the new generation. Y'all haven't let me down all the way.
Just like all of the guys coming out of Memphis right now, guys and girls coming out of Memphis.
Oh yeah,
especially the girls coming out of Memphis.
Okay, I'm not gonna like the Glorilla record was dope.
Yeah,
the FNF.
Yeah.
But it's the Shibuya. It's the Shibuya record that really.
Yeah.
It's a nice record.
Yeah, they nice, bro.
Don't roast me because I know, like, man, I remember I said something about a Fraser Boy record, dog, on Twitter, dog, and he found it. And he said, you know how Memphis cat be roasting. I like, look, Fraser Boy, I don't want no smoke.
Yeah.
I frequent Memphis too much to have smoke with you, Fraser. I don't want that.
And he a legend.
Yeah.
He a legend.
Big Fraser Boy.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, man. All of like, it's just being open to like listening to the young cats because that stuff is good. That stuff is good. You just can't be stuck on the lyrical miracle you got to make.
But I don't even like. That's the thing, bro. Like the people that most people are hype about, like, and I hate to start calling out names because I feel like somebody's gonna come for me in the comments.
We don't need that.
But everybody that, okay, like the BSF Griselda, there's really only a couple stars in that fold to me. Yes, everybody can rap. Everybody can rap on boom bap records.
They got it.
But it's only a few of them that can really step out and make the songs, if that makes sense.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, so
don't even do it to yourself. I see it. Don't even do it to yourself.
I ain't gonna do it, I ain't gonna do it. Y'all remember that Vine? Do it for the Vine. Man, bro, so even me and you have some history from last year that some moments. We had 2 records that was placed on an independent movie called Clout, produced by Nina Stacks and The music supervisor was Gennaro Hawkins II.
Yeah.
Shout out him.
Shout out.
From
Appreciate
if
y'all
you don't
for
know
real.
who Gennaro is, he is one of the founders or the founder of SCA Awards,
Yes.
Southern Entertainment Awards, and I just want to give him a big shout out for
Big time.
taking that record and letting it do what it do, man. But how did that feel when I, I sent you that news?
It's more of the like catching wins with the homies, bro. Like nothing feels better, bro, like than being able to share those type of wins with your friends. You know what I'm saying? We could both do all of this by ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
we
I don't know.
we could do it all by ourselves. But like being able to like sharing that with the homies, man, like there's no better feeling because it's plenty out here for all of us to get. So if I can get a door open, I'm like, hey, come on,
Right.
bring all the homies through. So it's a hell of a feeling. It's a hell of a feeling, bro. I hope that we can get some more of them this year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some more of them video game placements too.
Yeah,
like we did, you know. So
MLB the show 21. I ain't bragging on myself. I'm just letting y'all know. Sometimes you just gotta put
talk your talk.
Sometimes you just gotta put on the table. Like
Talk your talk.
help us on the way. That's the name of the record. If you want to go back and listen to it, if you have MLB 21 in your your gaming console.
Yeah.
It's on PlayStation.
Big
So,
time.
yeah, if you go back and play old games because you don't like the way that the roster changed on 2023 or whatever, I suggest you go back and you might hear somebody that you know. Us. Anyway,
that's funny.
man. So what are you working on currently, man? What's your 2023 looking like? This is your Jordan year, so you got to come out shooting, baby.
Got to come out shooting. Got a lot of records with my brother B Cooper.
Okay.
We've pretty much been linking up every week for the past couple months, and just trying to knock out a record. Sometimes we get in there and knock out a record. Other times we just be in there talking, just cutting the fool. But that's my brother, man. So got records with him. Hopefully, just like we got records in the tuck. More records with my other brother, Tyler, who's known as Billy Jumpman.
That
Billy
name
Jumpman.
makes me laugh every time because I feel like for those who don't know Tylen can rap.
Big facts.
This is
Big facts.
and like the music that he makes under Billy Jumpman, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, okay, Tyler, man, let's get back to the bars, bro.
Nah, man,
But he's a hell of a songwriter, bro. Like you sent me something that he wrote maybe last week, and I'm just like, bro, what is you doing? Just like BandPlay be in the studio on the beach, you need to be in somebody's studio writing.
I be trying to tell him that, but he don't want to listen. He does not want to listen. He wants to. I get it though. But
Don't play with it, stay with it, baby.
you feel me? But yeah, man. So got those going on. More records with a street orchestra, BandPlay, Chino. Like we got records tucked. So
I know maybe last year or year before last, you hooked up with New Orleans artist Ferris Blues. How did that come about? And how did you feel about that album?
So, bro, I came across Ferris's Instagram. I want to say it was an ad, and I was like, "This dude, can I cuss?" It's like this dude is rapping his ass off. So, I was listening to his projects, and then scrolling Instagram again, seen another ad, so I followed him. I'm like, bruh, let me just DM dude. DM'd him. He got back to me, bro. I sent him some beats, and within like a month's time, we had 30 records.
30?
In a month's time.
Oh, wow.
30 records. he dropped the project Expecting Roses. What was it? I can't remember the exact date, but it was last year. Fully produced by me, man, and dude can rap his ass off, bro. And we still got at least 15 records just in a folder, waiting to get put out.
Now, how do like, I know that producers like to catch placements and stuff like that, but would you rather catch a placement just from a random artist that you have sent stuff to, or had someone send stuff out for, or would you rather produce a whole project with one artist and catch a vibe, so to speak, with the artist?
I like the feeling of producing a whole album because you can get in, lock in with a person and create a sound. Like look at what a band has done with PRE. Ever since he's got with them, like he's created a sound for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like when you hear Let the Band Play, okay, this gonna be something like this gonna be Glock, this gonna be Moochie, this gonna be Dolph, like whatever, right? And I feel like that's almost the best way to do it. Like it's just producing full albums, or at least producing the majority. Just you tend to get a better chemistry working on multiple records, and I like that. I enjoy that a lot, man.
I think we can see that that's a great formula from Nas and Hit
Nas
Boy.
Hit, yeah.
Though that album run that they're on right now is just crazy. And Hit Boy, I mean, he's produced whole albums for other artists, but it's just something special about
Four of Nas' best albums.
Yeah,
back
like
to back to back to back.
I know Nas wish he could have found Hit Boy like around I Am time. Yeah, because Nas's first two albums, bro, to me, was top notch. I know a lot of people don't like It Was Written, but dog, I can tell you the date that it came out. Me and my homeboy DeMarco Douglas, shout out DeMarco. My sister was working at the Boys Club, and I had a Walkman.
Yeah.
We walked around all day long listening to that Nas album. That was like the summer of '96. Yeah, I'm old. I'm sorry. I'm dating everybody. But yes.
The summer of '96. That's funny. But yeah, bro, like that working relationship that Nas and Hit have, bro, like it's legit gave Nas a second win.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like now people are looking forward to what they got coming from here on out because it's been 4 amazing albums.
Right.
In 2 years?
Yeah.
That's the formula, bro. Get a producer and just go on a project. 10, 15 songs and you good money.
Yeah, I think with this whole sending stuff back and forth, you lose a lot of energy to me. I mean, of course, we all send stuff back and forth,
Right.
but we also give our input. You know, it's like most of the time when you sending stuff back, it's just like hopefully they take it and do something with it. But then they do something with it, and it's just like if they could have just sent it back to me, I could have did X, Y, and Z. We could have made this a real record.
Yeah.
And I feel like me and you had a record that was similar. That when we, came back with the Flowers joint with Quez, it really took it up a notch, man. And
yeah, man. Like just starting out with that bass idea, drums and a sample, and you laying the hook. Quez doing his verses, which dude has his voice is like that's why I stopped rapping because I ain't like my voice and my voice wasn't unique enough. But like the people that I love have very very unique voices. And when he dropped his verses on that record, man, like, and y'all sent it back to me, I was like, oh, I know exactly what to do to fill this out to make it sound big.
right.
And it took a night, maybe 2 nights.
Yeah.
and added all those extra elements to keep the record going from like, okay, this is simple, this is building to the huge ending. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's fun to me.
Man, like that's the best part, the element of the surprise and the details. Like, you know, I say before I got with you on doing music, it was very like cut and dry. I get a beat from somebody, I go in there, I rap. You know, I might put a bridge on there, but the bridge don't really sound right because ain't nothing dropping out right there. And I think a lot of people have lost the art of post production. In hip hop, man. And I think it needs to be more A&Rs, more people in the room than just your homeboys in there with the drink and the smoke. It got to be somebody in that room saying, "Hey, bro, that ain't it. That ain't. Rewrite your bars. We gonna put it right here. Somebody got to play DJ Eskimo.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Is it DJ Esco?
Esco.
Yeah,
Esco.
Yeah.
I had a couple homeboys that used to hit me all the time. Like I'd play a beat for them, and they'd be like, "Bro, that's trash." I felt like this was the hardest beat I ever made, and they'd be like, "Nah." Just like, man, so
Right.
But what that did was make me keep getting better and better, and like getting more intricate with the post production. Like, okay, I'm gonna put this drop right here, put a little stutter effect, woo woo. I'm gonna chop this sample into the smallest pieces so you can't even tell what this is. You know what I'm saying? But like having them, and I feel like they was just bullshitting me for real. I feel like they were, but at the same time, them doing that made me better. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I mean, they also could have absolutely hated everything that I did.
Right. You know, I have to. You know, this is our thing. We like to speak about this subject all the time. How
Too often.
How the sneaker game has been ruined by resellers and bots and hype beasts.
Yeah.
What do you think was the most hype beast, the hyped shoe of 2022 that was just really just trash?
The most hyped shoe of 2022. Damn. See, I haven't even been
following it.
I haven't been following. I just been buying what I like. You know what I'm saying? Going back and getting what I like. So, most hyped of 2022. Like, what do you think? And then
I got my opinion, and I don't care who gonna come for me. You know, I don't care. Panda dunk, the low dunk, overhyped.
Okay.
Very overhyped, bro. Like, no. And yeah, like if you get on StockX and GO, the prices are like up there for them. I'm like, bro,
Dunks used to be sitting in the stores for like $80.
Oh, I remember when Dunks used to be in Journeys.
Yeah.
Just chilling on the rack like, dang, I wish somebody picked me up.
Don't nobody want them jokes.
You gonna get them Adidas shell toes over me? That's how I feel like the Dunks was on the shelf.
Yeah. Dunks have gotten a little bit overhyped, man. It's just like my wife came to me, she was like, I want a pair of Dunks. I was like, no, you don't.
The quality is not even there anymore.
You're not gonna pay that for
them. and you know, my son wanted a pair of Dunks for for Christmas. He wanted the low pandas. Like, no, bro. You want those low pandas, you better go get a job. Yeah. Or two. Cause
even as many times as they released that shoe over the last year, it still was like you couldn't find a pair for cheaper than $2.
Yeah, that's outrageous. Very outrageous, man. So did you have a shoe that it was like, no, I'll give you an example of a shoe that was, I won't say overhyped, but you know the hype beast attacked it and just made it more than what it was. Mm-hmm. It's probably like one of the Penny 2 releases. The Penny 2, maybe it was the Stussy joints. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Or what? No, was it Stussy or?
What was the other brand?
I can't remember. But
the
like them
Carolina,
joints, like
pink blue. Joints,
yeah, them joints sold out, and I'm like, y'all wouldn't
Nobody
know.
was buying penny twos.
Yeah, come on. Man.
anything with the collab has gotten that kind of hype, man. But like I said, I just been going back, getting stuff that I missed, like the Union Jordan 2s. Like I was just had my eye on them for a while. Like, all right, these prices are sitting around this number. Like, let me go ahead and grab these.
Fair enough.
You know, grabbing the Pata Air Max ones. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, because people were asleep.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So.
The joints with the wave on the side.
Feel me?
Anyway, bro, I've been going back getting Air Maxes. Air Maxes just, I don't know, they just came back to me like they've been calling my name. 95s, Deluxes, Air Max 2s, like I feel like underrated. It's a pair of Air Max 96 2s that I've been wanting. They kind of like, they are the colorway is like a Predators, natural Predators colorway.
I know which ones you're talking
And dog, they just been so high. I just been like,
yeah.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and catch somebody slipping, and I'm gonna grab them.
Yeah,
Man.
that's all I've been doing, man. Getting Air Force Ones, Jordan Ones, Air Maxes, just random little joints, like New Balance joints, like 993s, 992s, stuff that people ain't really trying to grab.
See, I feel like, I'm 40. I turned 40 last year. I'll be 41 this year. And when you get older, your feet start hurting because you've been working, you know. And now I go for comfortability.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
some of them Jordans, I don't see how Jordan played basketball in them joints because let me tell you,
Especially the ones. No, sir. I love them. I just can't. I would not be able to go and work a job standing up for hours at a time. It's ones. Ain't no way in hell.
Man, but before we get out of here, you know, we always do this. We got those half a dozen. And,
Okay.
you know, I just picked a topic just for you to give me your half a dozen.
Okay.
I don't know what that's going to be today. Actually, we're going to cut right here and say, hey, all my subscribers, I'm going to put this out there for you. I want you to send me your half a dozen topic. You can send it to donutswithdough@gmail.com. Send me your half a dozen topics. It can be anything random. It could be your best burgers in your town. It could be you know, just the top 6 or something. Just send it to me. Send it to us, and we'll shout you out on the podcast. Mm-hmm. But let's go with your top 6 on the verge artists of 2023 that you've been listening to that you want to see blow up in 2023.
Okay, that's easy. All right.
Jane
Hancock.
Okay.
Skylar Black. Kenyon Dixon.
You're going fast, y'all.
I thought it was gonna be easy. Tia Corinne.
Okay.
Let me go back and look through here a couple times. Billy Jumpman. That's 5, right?
Yeah.
So I got one more. Let's go R&B again. A cat named Zay France.
Zay France.
Yeah.
Okay.
R&B.
I want to say I've heard of that name.
Yeah, dude got some joints. Dude got joints.
I'm going to tell you who I want to see blow up this year. He been kind of doing his thing. Him and Chino been in the gym.
Oh, B Stokes.
And that's my dog, B Stokes. I want to see
my dog B Stokes putting in work.
Work.
God.
And the guy is very, very talented, man. And I'm not saying that just because, you know, work close with him is it's some people that you like, oh yeah, you got it, bro.
They deserve it, man.
And they deserve anything that's coming their way because they done put in their 10,000 hours. And you know, sometimes it take being at your lowest point to come back stronger than ever. You know,
I am living proof of that.
So that's why I want to see that guy win. Mm-hmm. Just because. I mean, yes, he part of the squad, you know, the family,
Yeah, that's family.
the people that we work with, but still, you know, it's everybody got to get they just do. Another guy, it's my guy, Jacob Buddha. If y'all don't know who Jacob Buddha is, get real familiar because he coming. When I tell you he coming, he coming.
Swiss Army knives.
Yeah, he gonna do it all.
Yeah.
He gonna find a way to do it. He gonna pick up a guitar if he needs to. He gonna pick up a vocoder if he needs to. He just gonna find a way to make it happen. And he's another guy that's just super talented. Squad. That it's just time.
Yeah.
Of course, Billy Jumpman, Wall, Talon.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put all your nicknames out there. Cause I want to see you win, buddy.
Yeah.
I want you to come out more. I need you to see your face.
Man,
I ain't seen you in a minute. I'm talking to
decided
one of
he
these
wanted
camera. I need to see you, bro.
That man wanted to move to the middle of nowhere. But
Yeah, but it's all right, man. Man, but is there anything you want to shout out or tell the people about before we get out of here, man? And
I mean, I just get some shout outs really, like shout out Ben, shout out Chino, Stokes, Billy Jumpman, like that's the street orchestra, the family, like that's it, bro. I ain't really got too much talking.
man, bro, it's 2023. We done came back with this Donuts with Dough thing and going to new heights, man. You see we in the nice studio here.
Yeah.
Shout out to Trent and Tom. Shout out to the Moon Creative. Shout out to Spread the Positive Network. And you can find all that spreadthepositive.net.
Yeah.
Go pick up some merch from Spread the Positive, man. This is what we're doing. This is the family. Also, go on imdo.com /merch or shop. I forgot which one it is, but you'll find it. And we have some beautiful, nice T-shirts on the site for you to pick up, man. And also, we just started a new YouTube page. Yeah, that thing going up, man. So I need all y'all who have seen me on Facebook Live, seen me on Spread the Positive Network. I need y'all to come on over to YouTube. Find me there. It's going to be at Donuts with Dough. And just subscribe because we got more heat coming to you. And man, that's been another episode of Donuts with Dough.
Yes, sir.
Bro, I appreciate you coming out.
Thank you for having me again, brother.
And just like that, we want you to like, share, and subscribe. We out.